Alright team, so let's begin this practice with a warm-up. But before that, let's set a loving, nurturing, and kind intentions for this practice. So let's begin by taking our arms all the way up and reach up, look towards the fingertips, extend it back, and slowly guys, bring your both hands up front of your heart. Close your eyes, feeling how your palms touching each other, feeling how your feet touching your mat. Let's bring in awareness for being here and being now, right in this second, right on your mat, and look inside that heart. Find that forgiveness, that love, that kindness towards ourselves and of course towards others. Let's set a warm intentions for this practice. Just do what we can do without comparison and without judgment, and just being grateful again for everything our body can do for us, not what it cannot do yet. Let's open our eyes and reach all the way up, and we're gonna start with a gentle warm-up before our longer holds today. So let's go ahead and put our hands all the way aside, and we start today with the shoulder shrugs. Just a few shoulder lifts, straight up guys, all the way. Inhalation through your nose and exhalation through that nose as well. Good. In this practice, while we're warming up, I will tell you a little bit what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold a very basic, let's say basic asanas, but we're gonna hold them for the longer periods of times. And it's exactly gonna be 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna time us with my watch. And in between, we're just gonna do a little stretches. But by any means, if it feels too much for you to hold, let's go ahead and turn those shrugs to the shoulders. If it's gonna start to creep on you and it's very hard for you to hold 2.5 minutes, don't feel like you have to sit there and struggle, right? Go ahead and move those arms to the other side. I want you to come out, readjust, maybe use your child pose, and then maybe come back, right? It should be comfortable. Go ahead and do a couple more circles, reach all the way up. Inhalation, and on exhalation, take yourself all the way to the side. Keep your both sit bones, guys, on the floor, and all the way to the other side. Reach up over that head. Very good. Good work, everyone. Go ahead and take those hands all the way behind and connect them, and take them on one side of your body. In and out, and then on another side of your body. In and out through the nose. Very, very good. We're gonna take our hands right on top on the knees, and we're going for this seated cat and cow just to start. Wake up the solar plexus. We're a lot of energy stored in our hips. We need that energy for this practice. And just a few more, guys. Draw the belly in, scoop the belly, express through your heart, draw the belly in, and express through your heart again. Good work. And just a few circles. You may close your eyes. You may keep them open, it doesn't matter. But I want you to try to feel the movement. Just feel your body free of the worries, of the tensions, of obligations. Just go ahead and circle right above that mat. And do 1 or 2 more circles, and then switch your direction all the way to the other side. Inhalation, exhalation. Do not forget to breathe. Just give that body freedom. Let your body feel really, really comfortable. That's it. And one more time, one more circle. Good job. Let's go ahead and move to the kneeling positions just for the couple minutes. We will continue to wake up our spine. So up and down, cat and cow up here on our kneeling position, very effective. Wake up asana, wake up flow for our back. Good. And we talked about our props. So if you don't have your blocks, just find something else similar, right, to support. And if you don't have your knee pads, it's not a big deal. Just use the towels or pillows. Everybody have those. And 1 or 2 more. Then stop right in the center. Reach your one leg up. And just a few movements, knee to the nose, guys. Let's wake up that body. And just a couple more. Very good. And last one, do the same thing from the other side to reach And exhalation, breathe. And exhalation, contracts that belly. Inhalation, expanded belly. Exhalation, contract. And one more. Very nice. We're going to shift the hips side to side, just a couple times on each side. Breathe, guys. Don't hold your breath. And come on back to the center. Put your forearms on the floor and then crisscross them just like this, all the way. And again, cat and cow, waking up the shoulders and the back. Good work. Come on up and bring the elbows off the ground. And another cat and cow. That's good. And now we're going to switch the direction. Go first on your elbows, guys. Cat and cow up here. Full expression of your back, of your hips. Don't be afraid of the movements. And come on up. And cat and cow. Just a couple more. Very nice. So that life energy start to flow through this body. So come on up, guys. And our first long hold asana today is gonna be toe squat on the kneeling position. It's very challenging for some people if you don't have your feet ready for that. So I would suggest you to put your face on the floor when you have to put that, but do not remove the toes, or maybe for a few seconds, just give them a little break and then go back to the toe squat, guys. So I'm gonna find my timer, 2.5 minutes. Feel free to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. It's actually probably gonna be a little bit easier. Mind is gonna wander, but we're gonna be holding it. Enjoy the asana, heal the body. All right, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds, start right now. You can again take your hands on the blocks, guys. You can take your hands up front of the heart, namaste. You can take your hands on top of your knees. Close your eyes, and all I want you to do, guys, is to start to relax your body. That's why we want to use the props. If your knee is sensitive, you want to use your knee pads underneath your knees. If your toes are too sensitive, the blocks would be too helpful, very helpful to support and take the weight sometimes away and back. If you're feeling comfortable, maybe challenged a little bit, again, close your eyes and continue to breathe, guys. I want you to do the good quality inhalations through the nose. Feel that belly expanding, abdominal breathing is very healthy. In the next exhalation, guys, contract your belly. Let the air completely go and let the upper body weight melt through your toes towards your mat, towards the earth. Try not to resist, just relax your body. Let the body flow, become friendly with the ground and with the gravity. We want just to use the gravity as a friend. The whole purpose of all of those asana in the yin practice, longer holds, very therapeutic for the body, for restoration, for recovery, for the healing, is to let go and trust your body. Mind is going to wander, it's going to tell you what you can't and what you cannot, how long is left to hold, but it's just the mind. And we have to be very glad and grateful that the mind is working, but sometimes we have to let it go and just be within and just listen to the true self and just be here and be now, guys. It's an amazing asana for the feet. There is so many therapeutic spots in the feet. You know, when you do the acupuncture, that is one of the primary spots. So we really want to take care of those feet. And we actually almost there, guys. We have only 1 or 2 breaths left. And let's go ahead and slowly start to come up out of the asana. And go ahead, come on down on your knees and let your toes, just pat them a little bit on the floor, guys, just like this. Very good. And maybe sit back if you have to sit back all the way. Very nice. Come on back up, guys. And our second asana to hold today is going to be a deer pose. So we're going to take one leg up front, another is going to stay behind, guys. The closer your feet to the base of the body, the easier it is. The farther it is, it's harder on the back and on the hips. So just find the comfortable position where you can hold. Blocks would be helpful here if you want to release and put your forehead on top on that block. It's always there for you. So I'm gonna start my timer right now, guys, and feel free to close your eyes. Go maybe first on your forearms. Again, use your blocks or pillows if you do have some. Close your eyes, guys, and take a deep inhalation through the nose. And good quality, slow pace exhalation through your nose as well. Try to feel it. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, relaxation. Entire body become limp and loose and rested. And that little gap in between your inhalation and your exhalation, guys, is observation. What's happening in your body. So slowly, with time, if your body lets go, start to move a little bit deeper. And remember, it doesn't matter how deep you go into the asana, it's matter how do you feel. It has to feel right. Not necessarily all the time easy and effortless, but it has to feel right. Try to fold, guys, through that hip flexor, not through the forehead and shoulders. And once you found your spot, continue to breathe. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the nose. Let the tension go, guys, from your feet, from your ankles. Let the tension go from your knees, right knee and left knee, right foot and left foot, and everything is rested. Turn your attention and intention inside your body, guys. There's so much to learn and there's so much to explore. And we constantly in a hurry up in this life, learning, achieving, moving forward, meeting new people. But many times we forget to stop, even for the second, and just let our body and our soul, our true self, to become one. And really be present, guys. Really be present here and now. And it's actually time for us to come back up, guys. So take your time, go slowly, coming up. How are you feeling? I hope it feels so good. So this leg, guys, which was up front, is gonna go up, and the leg which was at the back is gonna go up front and get extended. So I want you to pull your glutes out, like very natural, so you sit level, so you don't pull, just so you don't over pull one side and don't under straighten others. So sitting nice and flat, and we'll begin our next timer. So go ahead, and if you are a beginner, you can put your foot a little bit farther. For my intermediate and advanced, go ahead, guys, and grab your foot and start to slow down and reach with each and every exhalation. We just go a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. And don't be afraid to adjust, to pull a little bit farther, to come up, back up. Take a deep breath and just like a book, guys. Upper body, remember heart cover. Lower body is the heart cover, and the hip flexor, your hips center, soft part of the pool, we're folding forward. This is an amazing asana for the back, for the knees, for the hamstring. Keep on breathing, guys. And if you feel pretty comfortable here, everything feels right, go ahead and wrap your hands, guys, around your body, and maybe put your forehead on top on your knee or somewhere very close. I really encourage you not to hang it back without support. If it really looks like that, then just I would rather you to put your hands and elbows on the floor. So again, let's look inside the body and just find the serenity, find the peace, the comfort, ability to trust ourselves. Because life is very busy and it always will remain like that. Everything is moving forward, progressing, but it's our responsibility to be aware of being present, to have an ability to slow down when we have to, but do it all with awareness. To accelerate or to slow down, to worry or to get frustrated, we're all human beings. We're going to have those emotions, but the difference is when you're aware of it. Because it's nothing wrong to experience the frustration or anger or being sad sometimes, right? But the most important thing is to be aware of it. Not to control, but to be aware and just surrender to that. Time is flying and it's time for us guys to come back up. Hopefully your back feeling good, your legs feeling good. So let's go ahead and give it a quick seated forward fold to balance both sides. If you can't reach the feet, just use the straps or towels or anything you have handy, any piece of clothing, and just pull the belly slightly in, drop the head all the way, curve that spine. All right, we're gonna go for the deer pose from the other side. So now the leg was up front. Hopefully you remember which one you did, right? And another is gonna go back. Find a comfortable position. Remember, the closer the feet, it's easier. The farther, it's a little bit harder. And we're ready to dive for the 2.5 minute hold again. So start easy, guys. Start with your elbows on the floor. Some of us will be sitting up here and it's already gonna feel pretty challenging, and I know how challenging it can be. So be aware of it and just don't get angry on your body. Just go ahead and find a position where you can hold it pretty comfortably. Maybe it's a little bit challenging, and from there, start to breathe. Inhalations through the nose with awareness, big, long, quality inhalation. And exhalation, gently contract the belly and let the air completely go, guys. Let your eyes to become completely rested. Let your eyelids to become soft. Let your forehead become completely soft and wrinkless, right? No wrinkles. We don't need an extra wrinkles. Bring attention to your teeth and to your jaw, and make sure that you are not clenching your teeth, because that's not going to help your body to relax. Keep on breathing, guys. Again, inhalation through the nose and exhalation. Let the body naturally melt with a relaxation and serenity within. Allow your body to begin the process of the healing. Allow your body to begin the process, to begin the road to more vitality, more health. Keep on breathing, guys, because the power is within. No one can give us a health. We have to create it step by step. Of course, we have to feed our body with a good quality food. Of course, we have to give that body a good quality exercises. But it starts with nurturing and loving attitude towards ourselves, with those nurturing, loving, and positive affirmation towards ourselves as an individual. Keep on breathing, guys. It starts with a good, kind words. When we praise yourself, if we constantly poison ourselves with a negative thinking, as I can't, I would never be able to do it, it's not gonna help. We have to start to feed ourselves positive from the inside first. Come on back up, guys. Time is flying too fast in those asanas. So this leg, which was up front and bent, is gonna come up, and the leg is behind, is gonna go back to the front. So we're gonna go for the side sage twist. From other side, if you have to move that leg a little bit farther, that's totally fine. If you have to move the knee outside, totally fine as well. But I want you guys to level yourself really nicely first, and feel free to readjust during the position while we hold, but do it at the beginning as well. So I will begin our timer again, and start easy, guys. Put your hands on the floor. Maybe for some of us, we're gonna be sitting straight and it's already a big work, right? It's a long time to hold, 2.5 minutes. And slowly, with awareness, start to slow down. Start to slow down and let your body melt just like an ocean of the wave of the ocean. Slowly inhalation, preparation. On exhalation, striving towards the front of your foot. And again, it doesn't have to be low, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a practice, but just slowing down the heart rate, slowing down the breathing, slowing down the mind, and allow our body to become calm and safe and no stress within. Ability to slow down and become present even for a few seconds. It's an art and it's a practice. And the more we practice it, the more we remember about it. Keep on breathing, guys. It's so important. We don't want to wake up one day, 10, 20, 30 years later, and don't even remember how we got there because we never took the time to be present. That would be so sad, right? So we want to be present as much as possible because life is happening, guys, right now. Let's go ahead and try to wrap the arm around if you want to do that. You don't have to do it. You can put your forehead on top on your knees. If that is comfortable for you, it's just an option for some of you. If you want to practice that, it's a little bit more on the shoulders, and just be where you can be. And again, if you need to come out and do your child pose, feel free to do it and then come back to the asana with us. Keep on breathing, guys. Keep on breathing. Look inside, close your eyes, and just try to feel the warm feeling, warm sensation inside the body, spreading from the toes to the fingertips. That's how well you feel right now. Keep on breathing in, and again, it's already time to come out. The time is flying very fast. So the next longer hold asana for us today is going to be our bound angle or Baddha Konasana, our butterfly. And for the beginners, it can be very challenging as well to hold it for so long. So you might use two blocks or one box. And you don't actually have to fold forward all the way. But if you wish, you can do it. And there is also option to go a little bit deeper when you hold your forehead on top and hands underneath. So let's begin our timer right now. And again, sit comfortably. If you need to put an extra pillow underneath your bottom, definitely do it. Try to start to fold, guys, through the hip flexor. Slowly, continually opening those hips. Keep on breathing, my friends. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Just slowly diving down. It doesn't have to be, guys, very deep. Absolutely, it doesn't have to be deep one. Keep on breathing. Bring your forehead on the floor or on your feet. Stick your hands under, sneak them under, and continue to sit up here, becoming the one with the physical body, with the mind, and with the true self. Many times we identify ourselves as the individuals based upon our mind. We're smart, we're progressive, right? We can think fast, we can resolve some problems. But the mind is a very outer, very tall layer of the being. We gotta be very grateful that the mind is working, right? It's a very good thing. Not everybody have a good quality working mind, and it's something to be grateful for. But many times mind is too loud and it prevents us from really hearing, really understanding what the body needs. Keep on breathing, guys. What our being needs, where to slow down, where to push harder. But once we start to listen and slow down, many times we call it intuition, everything becomes very clear. But again, mind is taking over again, and we listen to the mind, and then what do we say? I should have to listen my intuition, because yourself always knows, guys. Keep on breathing, keep on holding it. Keep on holding it, guys. Just close your eyes and listen to my voice. And again, we're almost there. Let's make a couple final inhalations. Soft quality exhalations. Do not stress. Stress just invites more stress. And relaxation brings and invites more relaxation to the body and to the mind. Let's slowly start. Come back up. Very good. Time is flying super fast, guys. In our next slow pace hold asana is a low lunge. For some of us, it's going to be very challenging, and that's where you really want to put your knee pads underneath your back knee, because it's very hard, guys, to let the hips to relax and let the body to let go with the gravity if your knees are hurting. So you really want to create as much comfort as possible. Using the blocks is almost essential here, unless when you take your blocks out and you can actually let the upper body melt through the lower body without feeling stressed. If your body is doing this, that's definitely a sign, guys, that you want to have some blocks. So the purpose is here to be able to let go of the tension. I'm gonna start our timer right now. Make sure the front knee is somewhere above your front ankle, and back knee as far as possible, because if it's a 90 degrees and not a long extension, the leverage for the hips, the upper body cannot go through the lower body and open up the hips. So you have to pull that knee as back as you possibly can without the front knee moving away from the front ankle. We practice it in our restorative and regular practice. So maybe give your shoulders a couple movements, right? One at a time, two at a time. If you need support, again, guys, blocks or the hands on the floor. Try not to hold your hands up here, because it doesn't help, because it's your own leg and you're already struggling, right? You want to find an external support. So if you don't have the blocks or books or anything per se you can use if you're practicing at home, outside, anything you want, right? Beside the blocks. So then put your hands on the floor. So let's close our eyes. This is a very healing and very therapeutic asana. It can be challenging. That's why I want you to use, guys, your blocks. So close your eyes right now, and we continue to breathe. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the nose. Let the energy, guys, flow from your shoulders, from your chest, from your knees to your hips, and down towards your feet and down towards the earth, nurturing your body, healing your body. Because again, healing starts within. No one can give it to us. We can go to the best doctors in the world, take the best supplements the market has to offer, read an amazing or listen an amazing audio books, right? But unless we start the healing within, with that internal practice, everything is going to be very slow process, guys. So we really have to continue to breathe and find the truth within. Start, guys, to feed yourself with a good nurturing affirmation. Very simple one. Maybe start in the morning with one or two, right? I'm feeling very good today, or I'm going to do my workout today and feel fantastic, rather than say, oh, I have to do my workout. Let's go ahead, guys, and slowly come out and straight to the front knee. That feels so good. It was very challenging. So the next, guys, asana is we staying where we are. So you're going to lift your toes, check your back knee. You need to move a little bit farther until your hip will reach the one line right directly above your knee. So find that. And again, you can use the blocks on the side. You don't have to use them. I'm gonna start my timer, and we start the half split Hanumanasana prep or monkey pose. And again, start higher. If you need to use the blocks, you need to use the blocks. If you can reach the floor, and keep your back soft and neutral, and try not to let that knee to pop up too much, right? I would rather you to go higher, and slowly, gently through the hip flexor, guys. Continue to fold forward. Very gentle fold forward. Use your knee pads. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, let it go. Inhalation, guys, close your eyes, take a deep breath through your nose. And on exhalation, let the tension go. With each and every inhalation and exhalation, let the body relax even deeper. Try to practice your longer inhalations and exhalations as well, guys. So if you inhaling for 3 seconds and exhaling for 3 seconds, by the way, try to make them equal as well, because exhalation is normally shorter, so we have to pay attention to that. Be present, and then maybe do the next one. Inhalation for 4 seconds. And exhalation for 4 seconds as well, and so on, letting the tension of the body to melt away, to become free of tension. Let every single cell of the body to take care of this asana, and at the same time, nothing is working. So it's like spread and move, right? So asana becomes very light, very, very weightless. Keep on breathing in the belly, slowly going down towards the quadricep. Through the nose in and through the nose out. We are not hurry up anywhere. Life is going to be here for us, and it's going to bring us only the best. But that's how we want it to be. We have to start, procure that success and that kindness within, and then the universe will start to bring us more, right? Back slowly to come out. I hope your feet, your knees, and your back feeling very good. Let's come up on our knees, give it a gentle stretch up and down, and then, guys, we're ready to go to do this low lunge on other side. I misplaced so quickly, so I really, guys, want you to step forward and put the knee pads underneath the back knee if you have some, or put the towel or pillows or extra double mat if you have to. Front knee above the front ankle, and again, notice how my back knee is far away. It's not up here, because this position, you can't really let the gravity take the job of the relaxation and stretching here. All right, so we're gonna put that knee farther away. Make sure that you not crisscross your knees. I'm gonna start our timers. I'm gonna put my blocks closer when I need them. So start again with a little gentle shoulder rolls. Good. And then close your eyes or keep them open, whatever you want to do. Just make sure again your hips are square or even more open. Right? Just depends how it feels. If you need to support yourself on the floor, gladly, openly do it. No judgment. If you have to come out, again, no judgment, guys. No expectations. Just being grateful for what this body can do for us. If we can hold for 30 seconds, we're being grateful that we can hold for 30 seconds. If it's a little bit longer or less, we're being grateful for that. And all we do, we're just saying, thank you, my dear body, for serving me so well. Thank you for getting stronger. Thank you for the healing. And body will become, act accordingly. Because body has a natural ability to heal itself. That's how that body works. But of course, if we constantly take this step back with our thoughts, with our lifestyles, that's going to be hard. No matter what you're doing, even if you're working out every single day, but we really have to pay attention what we eat, what we think, how we react, who is coming around us, right? The people we are together with. That's so important, what the energy they share with us, what energy we share with them, because universe, the life is a circle, it's a cycle, right? It's a velocity. What you put in, you take it back out. Maybe not right away, but that's what's happening and you know it. So we have to start to put those positive, those loving, those nurturing, true from the heart, emotions and feelings outside. And more importantly, actions. Words, it's good, but sometimes it's not enough. Actions would move the world forward, right? But without the right positive intentions, it's going to be much harder. So let's slowly put, guys, the blocks away. If you use the blocks with me, and we're going to extend our front knee 2.5 minutes over. Sometimes it feels longer, sometimes it feels faster. I'm going to start our next timer, guys. So what you want to do, you want to set your back hip above the back knee, square your hips, try not to fold the front knee inside and try not to pop it up too much. And start higher, guys. It doesn't have to be really, really low right away. And right and left side, always different. Flexibility, strength. But these type of slow pace practices and yoga practice in general is start to balance our body, guys. So slowly with exhalation, allow your body to melt down into the asana. In through that nose and out through that nose. Don't hurry up. If this is the first time, guys, when you're practicing this style of yoga, the most challenging thing is our mind, is our brain, because brain always tells you what's right, what's wrong, what is good, what is not good, what to do and what not to do. The hardest part for the beginners in this practice is to cope with the thoughts. But brain is like a machine. It will always run, it will always talk. And all we can do is to gently start to slow down the flow of thoughts, right? With the breathing. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, letting go. Inhalation, preparation, guys. Close your eyes, don't struggle. And exhalation, guys. Let it go all the way. In through that nose, out through that nose. And expand that lightness, that feeling good sensation through entire the body. I want you to acknowledge where the discomfort is and send your exhalation right to that spot. Let's say if it's a knee, right, or hip. But then don't stay in that discomfort. Find some comfortable places, guys, in your body, whatever it is, your toes, your feet, maybe the one fingertip, and start to expand that sensation of the comfort. So the discomfort can drown at the pool of the comfort. Come back, guys, Nice and gentle. The 2.5 minutes is already over. Can you believe that? It's flow very, very fast when you're focusing on the breathing and on being here and now. So go ahead and take the couple in and out breaths. And the next asana we're going to be holding is going to be our puppy pose, or on the elbows on the forearms. You can also replace it. Let me show you. With the Sphinx pose. If you feel that the puppy pose on your knees is going to be too much, you can do that. You can, guys, use your blocks underneath. So let's go ahead and set our tailbone right in between our knees. Set your knees a little bit farther. Use your blocks underneath if you have to use them, or the soft pillows, even better. And gently start to bring the chest down. Start on your forearms, guys, up here. Check your hips. Try not to bring the hips too much forward, right? Hips, tailbone right in between the knees, and then gently bring that heart down. It doesn't mean that your heart, guys, will go down right away. It doesn't mean that at all. And rather than try to push the chest down towards the floor, I want you guys to focus on relaxation in your back, in your upper body, guys. In your back and in your upper body. Allow your shoulder blades to become softer and melt away from each other, right? And if you have to move your arms somewhere else because it's just uncomfortable for you yet, then move it somewhere else. And again, rather than pushing yourself all the way down, let your upper body to become softer, guys. Let your ankles to become softer and release all the tension. Keep on breathing, guys. Soft neck, soft ankles. Come up a few times if you have to come up, and then dive back into the relaxation. Take your head on the side, lay your arms on the side if you have to. Just find that one comfortable position for your body to be in. Keep on breathing, guys, and keep expanding the comfort. Keep expanding the comfort. Just find any comfortable place in your body. And then gently, through the exhalation, we expand it. Keep on breathing, guys, because comfort will attract just more comfort. And we slowly, gently, will start our way to come back up. Give it a couple more extra breathing cycles and come on back up. Take your hands a little bit wider and fingertips outside and around the spine. Relax your neck. Then drop the chest right in between and do it one more time. Reach, draw the navel in, elbows outside, and drop the chest right in between. Feels so good for recovery. And we are moving towards the cow face pose, and arms going to be optional, guys. So find yourself on your mat or on your pillows if you struggle to sit on your bottom for longer times, right? So we're gonna take our one leg all the way above the other for the beginner. If you find that your foot is hanging here, then you have to put it up front so you don't struggle. I don't want your feet to hang in the air. If you find yourself that you can put your one knee directly above the other knee, just like this, that is wonderful. If not, just don't worry about it. It's a practice. So now, if your right knee above your left knee, then as an option, guys, you're gonna take your left opposite to your knees and bind with the right, which is go underneath. I'm gonna start my timer right now, and again, beginners, You can just put your hands up front of your heart. You don't have to connect your fingertips behind. However, I would recommend you guys to just grab towel, or if you have a yoga strap or the sweater or any piece of clothing, and just still find that connection. Use that piece of clothing or towel as the little extension for those arms, guys. So close your eyes. Take a breath. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. Yoga practice, in asana, and especially this type of practice, it's like a gardening, right? When we plant the seed, we talked about it before, when we plant the seed, let's say lemon tree, right? We don't expect the seedling to pop up right away in an hour, right? Or even next day. And when it pops up in a pot, we never say you are too small, you're too weak, right? I don't like you. We are glad, we're grateful that that seedling is there, that it's start of our gardening, it's planting. And then what do? We start to pour the water. We start to feed that little seedling so it can become stronger. Hopefully we nurture that little plant with positive words of affirmations, right guys? We don't come and say, you're too weak, I don't like you, I'm gonna put another one. We are glad that it's growing, and we express silently or verbally our emotions towards that, and we're really happy. So the same with the body, the same with the yoga practice, the same with anything else in this world. We want to nurture these things which start in some new beginnings, right? And grow it slowly by adding more positive emotion, by adding more love, more kindness, letting go of the resentment. Keep on breathing. Inhalations through the nose and exhalations through the nose, and we slowly will start to undo those arms. If you had that bind, give your shoulders a little bit gentle around. Very good. And we actually ready to come out of this asana right now. And let's slowly take and undo our legs. And for the next asana, before we move back towards the cow face pose from the other side, I want you to take a wide angle seated position. Doesn't have to be super wide. Wherever is allowed yourself to hold the chest above those hips, right? And just pull the glutes out a little bit too. And we'll begin very gentle. We just go down. Let me start my timer, and we will slowly start the dive down to the longer hold. And again, if you want to use the blocks and put your hands on the blocks, you can do it, guys. If you don't want to use the blocks, you can use your hands over the forearms. I just want you to find any place where it feels right, when it feels safe, and just continue to breathe. In this asana, we send the exhalation right to the hip flexor. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, dive deeper down. And again, take your time. Grow awareness, guys, in the back, in the hips, where it's a little bit more challenging, where it's a little bit easier. I just want you to feel good. I just want you guys to feel right. If you feel the tension is growing, come on back up. Inhalation, exhalation. Back. I don't want you to sit in asana and count the seconds, right? Until the teacher will tell you to come out of the asana. Just close your eyes, guys. And again, it's a soft forward fold through that hip flexor. soft forward folds for that hip flexor. Take your time and use your breath to help you with that flexibility. No expectations, just enjoy, just be present, explore, see what's happening inside your body, what's your mind telling you. Mind is a very, very fun thing, and we have to find that balance in between mind and body, because many times mind is willing and ready and striving and the body is not there, but we keep pushing it because we don't have the precious connection between the mind and the body and true self. We're missing that little link, right? And then we wonder what is wrong. Sometimes it's the opposite. The body is ready and strong and willing, right? But the mind is lazy and sluggish, and the same thing. They can't talk to each other. So during those practices, we slow down. We're looking for that connection, guys. All right. Let's slowly to take ourselves back to the center. We want to do our cow face pose with the arm bind or without on the other side. So what you want to do, you want to step your left leg across if you did the right, or keep it up here, or put one knee directly on top another. This can be challenging for some. You can also prop yourself with your blocks, guys, and sit on the block. That would make it much more easier. If you elevate and sit on the block, you can put the knee pads underneath those feet. So find the place where it doesn't hurt your knees and doesn't hurt your ankles. I start my timer. You can, guys, definitely hold your hands on your knees. Take your hands up front of your heart, or you can come with me and take your right opposite to your leg on top. So if your left leg on top, then your right arm on top. Close your eyes, my friends. Close your eyes. Look inside that heart. Look inside that body. Find that peace, connection, and love within. Many times, day and day, week after week, we living in the past or in the future. We always contemplating, what if we did these things differently? What is going to happen if we do this way or this way? And all the fears about life comes from the past experience, which is the past, which is not here yet, and it's irrelevant, right? Or it comes from the future, and whenever we really start to understand it, it's much easier to move forward because you're not afraid anymore. You don't regret about the past, right? Past is the past and it's a learning experience. But I want us to learn first to be aware of our emotions, our feelings, which always good, our sensations, our fears, our inconsistencies or regrets. But as long as we aware and we understand where it comes from, it's very easy to move forward without fear, without regrets, being open to new things, to learnings, right? To experiences, meeting new people, learning new things. And again, back to the yoga practice, back to the body healing, back to the house. Everything worthwhile requires some work. Do we want it or we don't? The past doctors, they never become the doctors overnight. They used to study, right? The wonderful painters and singers, they practice. So that happens, but anything worthwhile really needs some work to put in and some patience, right? Let's take our shoulders off, and it's already been another 2.5 minutes. I can't believe it, how quick the time is flying. And almost the final asana we're going to practice today is our frog pose. So If you have a double mat, crisscross, you can stay any direction. If you have just a one mat like I have, go the lengthwise, so your knees are on the floor. I'm gonna go sidewise. I kind of like my knees to be on more slippery surfaces, so once I relax, it starts to slide a little bit, and on the mat it never does. And also I want to see you very well. So make sure that in your frog, your ankles directly behind the knees, or as much as it's possible. Your feet is going to be on outer plates, so your knees and ankles aligned, and your hips, guys, not up here, because you're going to be missing your frog, not too far back. You're going to be missing your frog, but right in between your knees, so your tailbone right in between your knees. Feel free to put the towels or knee pads underneath those knees. And again, your tailbone, guys, in between your knees, not too far back there. I'm going to begin our timer. All right, just here, put my microphone a little bit higher. And slowly, guys, start to descend. Start on your arms, guys. Start up here, start on your forearms. Some of us might want to be here, and it's already challenging. Frog is a very challenging asana. So once your body start to let go, maybe you also put the blocks or pillows underneath your chest, guys. And maybe you don't put any blocks and pillows underneath your chest. Then continue to breathe. The first thing you want to do in the froggy is, again, to make sure that your hips are not far away, being in between your knees, guys, because it might not look pretty that way and is not deep as you wanted your frog to be, but it's a good form from where you want to grow. Start to relax your ankles, guys. Let your ankles to melt down right and left. If you have to come out, just come out. Do not struggle there in the pain. Come up a little bit higher. That's also acceptable. Continue to breathe, guys. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through that nose, guys. Keep on breathing. Keep focusing inside and within. Maybe close your eyes and reflect on your practice. Just ask yourself, how am I feeling? Did I allow myself to be happy today? Did I smile to myself within? Did I smile to others? Did I give at least anyone the good, positive word of affirmation today? And if it's very early morning for you, just like for me here in Florida, then set an intention to share your love, to share your positive emotions with the world. It doesn't have to be 100 people, right? But at least with a one person, just make a one person happier today. Make the one person smiling today. One person more belief in themselves. Give one person that affirmation that they worth it, that they can achieve, that they can become better, they can heal whatever it is. And from giving back to others, you're gonna start feel healthier, and you're gonna start to feel better and even more energy. Are you ready, guys? Come on up. I want you to do it quick. The longer you do it, the harder it is coming out of that frog. Hips have so much energy stored, but it's also a very, very challenging asana. So come on up, guys. We're gonna make a transfer to the seated position. We almost haven't noticed how our entire 60 minutes passed through. So let's go ahead, guys, and extend our legs. And we're gonna give ourselves a good quality reach up all the way, and good quality forward fold again. This time fold forward. Enjoy your belly towards your legs, towards your sides. Just give it a breath or two. And then slowly come on back and put your both feet back to your Baddha Konasana. recline on the back, supine one. If this asana does not allow you to relax at all, even if you put the pillow underneath your back, then I want you just to extend your legs and hold them extended. Let your toes already to curl any direction they want to curl. Otherwise, just join me and spend with me just a few more extra breathing cycles before Shavasana. So you can put your hands on top on your belly and close your eyes, guys, right now. Feel the warmth of your feet touching each other. Feel your hands on your belly. Feeling very happy, very open, inside and out. Life is all about living, right? But it's living in a healthy and vital body. Let your knees, guys, to melt away with exhalation all the way to the side, right to the right, and left to the left, and continue to breathe. So life is all about the living, but living in a healthy, strong, and vital body. So we actually can enjoy it. Because what's the point if we have those dreams, aspirations, desires, which we can't fulfill if the body is weak and sick? So we really have to set a loving intentions for this body, intentions for healing, for recovery, for vitality. But we have to do something for that. Start within with the nurturing thoughts. Then thoughts procure the actions. The actions procure results. Let's slowly draw our knees, guys, together, nice and gentle, and extend your legs for a few more extra breathing, healing cycles. Set your feet, guys, hips width apart, and let your feet to curl outside any direction, any depth you want. Set, guys, your arms along your body, palms up, and let your hands to curl any ways they want to curl. Make a few movements and make sure that nothing is interfering with your relaxation, buttons, belts, ponytails, right? Something. Just close your eyes and find your body completely rested on the floor with no points of tension, with no heaviness in the heart. Look inside, guys. Take a big inhalation through the nose and big quality exhalation through the nose. Draw the belly in. Feel the energy floating through that body. Feel the healing starting happening. Remember, body has that natural ability to heal. We just have to give it a good ground to start to heal. Nurturing thoughts, the right comforting actions for the body. We have to take responsibility for our health because no one else will. No one else will, but we can. In order to give others, we have to have something to give. So we have to take care of ourselves, grow spiritually, stay physically healthy, so we can give the love and care to the loved one and the close one, and maybe to the world. Maybe help to make this world a little bit better. But we have to start within. So with that, let's take our arms all the way behind the head, and stretch those hands away from the fingertips and hold your eyes closed, guys. Take a big breath one more time and bring awareness in the body. Bring awareness, bring the life, bring the breath in the body. Body is alive and it needs and craves your attention. Let's make sure that we look inside that heart, and if there is anything what's bothering you, any anger, anxiety, frustration, discontent, dislikes towards ourselves or towards others, make a commitment to let it go right now. Make a commitment to let it go right now, so we can free more spots, more space for the love, for kindness, and for healing. And with that, let's slowly keep our eyes closed. Come on back up to the sitting position where we started. Take those arms all the way up, guys. Reach all the way up towards the sky or towards the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed and draw your both hands up front of your heart, feeling happy, feeling loved, feeling healthy. Smile with your heart, guys. Open your eyes and take one more deep breath. Inhalation and exhalation. Namaste, everyone. Good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you, and I want to hear everything. How did you go through this practice? Was it hard? Was it easy? Were you able to relax and become present, or not yet? And whatever results you got, I want you guys to be grateful that we can practice together, that we can move every day, we can serve others, we can be with the loved ones. So guys, please comment below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. That's really helping me to make video for you here on YouTube every single day. And I'm really nice to meet you, the new people, if that was your first practice with us. So join on our daily free schedule here on YouTube, Virtual Gym. Welcome to the result-driven family, and I will see you guys all tomorrow.